Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started.
All right, folks, I thought I was done for tonight. This is Brian in the booth on the Shark Stream, coming at you from Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. We have a special visitor today. It's a preview of our Monday night special event coming up. Jonas Simoto, Souto Comino, I'll get it right. And Lukas Fracasso-Verner just sort of pulled up on table 4. Having a hard time typing. I just sort of dropped into the booth once I saw them messing around. Not sure if they're playing a race or... Geez, I'm just all over the place. Not sure what they're doing, but we figured we'd bring you some live entertainment tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Looks like a lot of people are already interested. Remember, this Monday, we're going to be having both these boys playing for the Shark Stream Championship. Race to 21,000 in the middle. Winner take all. So this will be fun to see them sort of messing around, getting to know each other a little bit. I believe as I walked by, I heard them say they're playing by turning stone rules, which means they're going to break in the box, one on the spot, golden break. Just sort of old school rules for the most part. Make sure you let everybody know that we're live again tonight. Appreciate it. Not sure how long we're going to stick around with them, but maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. Like I said, they're just messing around. And even as I walked by and said, hey, do you guys want to be on the stream? They were both kind of like, eh. If Jonas fires the 9. Oh, look at that. I keep bumping the keyboard. Well, I've seen Jonas win one, so we'll put one up. I don't believe they're actually keeping score themselves. Doesn't look like it. See what these young 2 McDermott Bucks can handle tonight. I mean, like I said, we're just sort of messing around tonight. They're playing with each other's cues, kind of messing around. So we're not expecting U.S. Open caliber play here, but just 2 friends farting around on table 4. Maybe I was wrong. Lukas played for blood there. Stuck Jonas pretty good on the 5 ball. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you hit like and share if you can. Support the channel. Remember, the subscribers only event between these 2 guys, the Shark Stream Championship on Monday, 8 p.m. Race to 21. Members only, subscribers only. Then, of course, on September 15th and 16th, we're going to have Mike Siegel in the house to give lessons and do exhibition matches. We still have a few spots open for that. Reach out to Bobby Hilton or Lisa Zunge if you'd like to be a part of that. Just with a nice little play to get on the 9. I'm not sure what their score is, but I've just been sort of keeping track since we went online. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're just messing around anyway. There's Mike Siegel on the 15th giving lessons. Captain Hook. He's also there's the championship coming up on Monday. And of course, we got Mike Siegel giving exhibition matches, photograph, autograph, VIP pool play all day long. There'll be a buffet. So if you're interested in any of those events, reach out to Bobby and Lisa. Let me know if you can hear me okay. It looks like the levels are back to normal in the booth. It did reboot since the last stream, so hopefully that'll straighten that out. I was having to basically lean into the microphone to get my voice heard. So yeah, turning stone, they're breaking from the box. Thanks, AJ. We're already up to 40 people. That's pretty impressive for a couple of guys just messing around on table 4, as the title suggests. It's pretty cool, but we know who you guys like to see. These guys are top pros. I mean, they're fantastic young players, possible world champions in the future. So this is their chance to see them when they were young. Oh, there's my mom. Hey, Mom. Yes, I'm in the booth again. Been home a couple of days, just sort of chilling out, but decided to brave the great outside and play a little pool, do a little streaming. With the U.S. Open in progress, they're down to the top 4. And, of course, the APA World Championships, there's been not a lot of players at Yale Billiards. We had a lot of, customers, but not a lot of players. So it's good to get some action, some talent back in the room. And it's good to be back in the booth. Like I said, I'll do this till probably about 11 o'clock, maybe 11:15 tonight. Not looking to stay up too late. Well, we're already up to 55. Bobby's probably going to message me in about a minute saying, sit your butt back in the booth. No, you are not wrong. I mean, it was weird. I must not be eating right or something, because all of a sudden my arms and legs have been sort of cramping. So I guess I got to go get some bananas and some potassium or something. Not dehydrated. Just something weird's going on. Maybe because I played 3 hours of pool today and I'm an old man. Hey, Chaz, man, if you if you're interested in playing these guys, you know where to find them. I have no doubt Jonas will be here probably tomorrow, Sunday, and again, of course, on Monday. He tends to stay close to home when he's in the neighborhood. So I'm sure you can see him down here at some point. Set something up. You can tell they're just sort of messing around. See how he's just hovering right over the table like that? Oh, that's right. You probably got the APA leagues on Sunday, so that you'll probably run into him. I was just sitting at the getting ready to play some pool with my friends, and in walks Jonas, and of course everybody goes walking right by Jonas and starts hugging, or walking right by Lukas and starts hugging Jonas. Too funny. Not that Lukas is much of a hugger, of course. For now, I'm staying till 11 o'clock. If we can get over 100 viewers, then I'll stay till maybe 11:15, 11:30, depending on how long these guys want to play, of course. Make sure you hit that share button. Let people know we got these two guys just sort of playing around on, you don't get to see them outside of their super focused form. You can tell they're just sort of smack talking a little bit, having a little fun, taking shots they wouldn't ordinarily take against each other, just having a good time. Christian, you're not wrong. If these guys had their own druthers, and I know Lukas has access to the building, they might be here till 4 in the morning for all I know. I won't, but they might. Curious what they're chatting about. Sometimes you do want to have a live mic out there, but sometimes you really don't. Just jumping in. There you go. Another one for Jonas. Any reason they're on 4 and not 8? Yeah, I mean, we had a list match earlier on 8 with Sean Dixon and Jamie Bogan. But Joe, as it works down here, it's like as soon as someone hops off table 8, someone hops on. So I forget who's on table 8 now. I thought I saw Nick and Sean playing for a little while. I mean, we can go peek in a second. Yeah, I'm not sure who they are, but since they didn't want to be shown on TV, we'll just go back over to 4. You didn't want that to go. Yeah, I mean, it's only 3/8 inch wider than the table 8 pockets, but yeah, you're right. They are like buckets for these two. They're just like slamming them in like it's nothing. A one-handed. I don't see Lukas playing with graphite very often, but I know these boys, they're both on Team McDermott, of course. And they had like 6 cues apiece out, it looked like, at one point on the table. It was like tons of cues just sitting there, and they're comparing and showing each other's cues. So I wonder if maybe Lukas is playing with one of Jonas's McDermott's, because I don't recognize it. Both got big giant McDermott box, cases. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they're just sort of saying, "Oh, let me check yours out. Let me see what you got." Ooh, big miss. Just rubbed that 5. I don't think he was trying to. Nice hit. Ooh, that pocket just got Lukas too. Tried to pull it back all the way to the end to see if he can get the 6 on the side. Didn't quite get there, I'm guessing. A busy night here. Yeah, you can see there's all kinds of people walking down and out. Yeah, Jason, just to be clear though, these guys aren't really in a match. They're just, it's like 2 old buddies just saying, "Hey, let's go shoot some pool." Not really seriously practicing. I do have a feeling they've kind of swapped cues with each other and just sort of comparing notes from Team McDermott. And just playing. They're not really like, there's nothing on the line. There's no table stakes or anything. They're just having fun. They keep it score just because it gives me something to do. I guess this is appropriate. Oh, really? They played 3 before I got the booth laugh?
Yeah, 5-4.
All right. All right, Hector. Come on down Sunday. I'm sure he'll be here. So we'll set you up. Jason, I don't believe they still make it, but I think there are a few out there still as retail from different distributors. So I pretty sure they don't make it anymore, but don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure. That's the one that they actually featured in that ad that they sent us. That multi-rainbow rings, those were all skateboards, right? Yeah, let it go.
All of them, including Jonas, all the boys, all the men up front are singing to Frozen. Let it go.
Be kidding me.
Yeah, it's adorable. I wish you could hear it on the stream.
Hysterical. I have to get
Every single one of them.
That's so crazy. Yeah, that was Jamie coming in to tell me that all the gang, all the crazy people that live here in Yale Billiards, there's a jukebox acoustic version of Let It Go from Frozen playing on the jukebox, and they're all singing along. And I'm stuck here in the booth, so good times, good times. Yeah, it's old skateboard decks. I heard that too. And I mean, it looks like an interesting cue. I have both my McDermotts, well, all three of my McDermotts back at the factory being repaired. I'm looking forward to see if I can get my old D-line cues from the 80s straightened out. At least two of them can be salvaged and hopefully fully restored. The other one's definitely not coming back. Fortunately, it was the cheapest one of the three that is ruined. But I do have my Predator, and I'm enjoying it very, very much so far. My old Predator from 1998, Generation 1. Beautifully restored. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. The Predator I just had restored. I bought it when I was at the APA Master, or not, there was no Masters. I was just at an APA tournament in August of 98, I want to say. Well, it might have been 99, I suppose. But it was the first year that Predator had started. They always, from 84 to 87, maybe 88, they just sold shafts for other manufacturers' cues. So it was the first year they decided to start releasing their own cues. It's a Gen 1 Predator. It's even, the guy that restored it says it's actually not a Predator, it's a Falcon, but that's beside the point. And it originally listed for 900. I got it in Vegas for like 600. And I won't tell you what it cost me to have it restored, but the guy that restored it for me, I'm not sure if he wants me to mention, the guy that restored it for me said, I'd be a fool to list it for any less than $4,000. So it's a nice, rare old Predator. And I will tell you this. The guy joked with me because I wasn't sure. Now, once he told me what it was valued at fully restored, I almost didn't want to chalk it up. I wanted to store it somewhere. And he's like, you're the kind of guy that buys a brand new Ferrari, puts a cover on it, and stores it in the garage. I'm like, all right. So I chalked it up. I've been playing with it ever since. It's just like the old home, like just like I remember from back then. So I'm super happy with it. But I am very excited to see what McDermott does with the very first cues I played with were McDermott's. And there's a D4, a D19, and a D19 I had custom, and the D21. Beautiful, cool cues. And unfortunately, they got damaged. I won't get into the circumstances because it'll make me too angry. But Bobby had me send them back to McDermott. Now, they do have a lifetime warranty on these cues, but not against, let's just go with water damage. And sure enough, they sent me some pictures, said, this is what we can do for you. These two should come out perfect. The other one I wouldn't restore. And hopefully I'll get them back soon. I'd love to see them again. When I do get them back, I'll take some pictures and put them up on the stream for everybody to look at. Because they are beautiful cues. I mean, all McDermott's are beautiful. I've seen a lot of the newer ones now that I see Lukas's after signing with McDermott, and I see a couple of the other ones, and we're selling a lot of them here in Yale Billiards. Very pretty cues. But at the same time, I just want to see my old D lines. I'm just an old school fart. Ooh, big whiff. I mean, they've been in business 50 years at least. I want to say they started in the 60s or 70s. I'd have to look at their website for the About Us or whatever, but I want to say it was at the latest the 70s, possibly the 60s. And they've always been a high quality company. They've always manufactured right in Wisconsin, and they've had brilliant. I mean, they were the brand to beat for ever. You got some new ones. Yeah, I mean, back then it was like Mucci and, like, and then, got Viking and a couple other companies coming along that are terrific cue manufacturers as well. But at one point, McDermott was like, you walked up to the cue rack for, you walk up in the pool hall and you see what's for sale. They were almost always all McDermott's, maybe a couple of Mucci's. So it's good to see them building their brand back up, getting kids like these supported in professional pool. Fantastic. We'll show it to you one more time. Kevin, you can I can mute you. I should put Kevin on a timeout right now just because. Stories to tell. I don't know about the cue of the year, but because I just got back in a pool maybe a year and a half, 2 years tops ago. Started playing again maybe 6 months ago. Gotta love Touch Tunes jukeboxes. I mean, like I'm almost glad you guys can't hear this. We went from the acoustic version of Let It Go from Frozen to one of the most curse-laden rap songs I've ever heard. And then right behind that, we're playing Dead Mouse, I Remember. And it's like, what kind of radio station does that? Just Touch Tunes jukeboxes. I'll bet you that's Kevin Kenny screwing around with the jukebox, actually. He does that kind of time. Lukas pretty good there. I think Lukas, or I'm sorry, I think Jonas is just going to stick him again here. Right down behind the 9 ball. Ooh, is he going to make the 5? Nope. All right, Lukas has got a shot. Good night, Jason. Thanks for tuning in, man. And yeah, there will be a lot of great action at the U.S. Open tomorrow. Shot. I have a hard time with those. I mean, I can get the juice on it, but that he added a little follow to get it to curve off the rail. That was pretty wild. I think Lukas overran this a touch. You can tell they're sort of goofing right now. Oh, look at this. You gonna pull off the 5-railer? No. Hey, Kevin, you know it's always open for me. Lukas switched cues again. Now he's got a wood cue in his hands. Interesting. I could have swore at the beginning of the rack he was playing with a graphite. A one-handed action. Ah. I don't know who to give the game to. I think it's rack for your opponent here, so I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Lukas. We'll do a race to, a race to 7 tonight, and then I'm probably going to hang it up. I'm getting pretty tired myself. And it looks like a lot of people are kind of getting tired as well, so. We still got 70 people tuned in, so that's not terrible. So like, keep everybody in the loop. We got the Shark Stream Championship with these two players coming up on Monday. So make sure he just crawls in bed. Yeah, we got those two players playing on Monday. They're going to be playing for 1,000 in the middle, and it's just going to be a race to 21 9-ball. I think somebody dropped the chalk in the bucket. There it is. Should be a lot of fun. Make sure you subscribe if you want to watch that match. It should be a lot of fun. They won't be playing like this. They'll be playing like pros again. Not that they're playing bad, but that's going to be. I mean, there's something in the middle to play for, and there's definitely a championship pride right there. Lukas is the champ. Jonas would love to dethrone him. So they're playing for the who's the champion of the Shark Stream. I think Jonas detected something of a roll there, but I will say this: I've played on that table. I've got some hours on there, not as many as these guys. I don't think it rolls. Van Easton said that it's got one. I mean, granted, we reclothed these tables almost 7 months ago, and for a lot of pool halls, that's not a very long time. But for this pool hall, it's an eternity. So these tables are pretty well worn in and ready for a new cloth. I think we're going to get some new cloth in here in September or possibly early October. I can't remember what Bobby told me. But they're going to, at least a bunch of them are going to get reclothed again soon. Oh, he's going for the 5-railer. This is what you don't see very often, guys. Oh, look at this roll. No good shot goes unpunished, everybody. Look at this kick shot right in the corner like it was nothing, and then he gets scratched. Off the 8-ball to boot. Lukas didn't quite get Jonas on that one. Originally, they were only supposed to do a race to 7, so I don't know if they're going to keep playing. Looks like they're going to mess around a little bit more. That last safety play there, I guess they're debating the merit of Lukas trying to stick him behind the 9. That's how you stick him behind the 9. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bank it 4 rails, both cross pockets. 1, 2, 3, right by the cue. Bang. That's nasty. All right, guys, I think they're just going to have some fun and mess around. I'm not going to snoop on them too much longer. So remember, we have a couple of events coming soon. We got Mike Siegel, September 5th, doing 5-hour lessons. We have 8 people available. I think we only have a spot or 2 left. We also have the Shark Stream Championship featuring these 2 young men, Jonas and Lukas. That's August 26th, this Monday. Tune in for that. And, of course, we got Mike Siegel on the 16th, who will be doing autographs, photographs, playing pool against up to 25 people. And that should be a lot of fun. Captain Hook himself. As for me, I'm Brian Brennan. I'm signing out. Have a great night, everybody.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salotto app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply,